Hello, fellow cravers, it's me, GD here. Yes, I am in real form. Hello. So why are we here, first of all, you may be asking? More importantly, why have we got a second video that's out today? Well, that is because we have now got ourselves a schedule when we are actually streaming on our Twitch channel. Yes. So every Monday, Wednesday and Friday starting at 9 p.m. UK time, you can catch me on twitch.tv/craveyourgame, which you now can see down there on the thing. And of course it will be in the description below for you to go and visit that. And of course we will be streaming on here on youtube.com/craveyourgames as well. So what do we normally do? We do random videos. So we started this from last week. For example, on Monday we did There Is No Game, which you will be seeing soon after this. On Wednesday we did No Straight Roads, and of course Friday we did what you're going to about to see. Tell Me Why. There we go, I forgot the title there. Tell Me Why by Don't Nod, the same people who brought us Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2. So because we've got more content coming out, we are more than likely going to be bringing out second videos per day as well, just to try and catch up with what we've got in our vault. So please sit back and enjoy. I really enjoyed this game. I am looking forward to the second and third chapters. The second chapter, of course, coming out this Thursday. The third, we'll be streaming it on the Friday, of course, and then of course the final chapter coming out the Thursday after, with us streaming on the Friday after, on the 11th, I think it is. Without looking at the calendar, I'm not 100% sure what date that is. But of course, please sit back and enjoy. The second part will be coming out tomorrow around about the same time. So please enjoy, and yeah, here is Tell Me Why. Enjoy. That lake is so frozen. Dude, give up.
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa!
No, he is not fine.
Let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest...
Speak to him.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
Yep, he's already here.
Just
Might
got
as
a
well
lot
use
on my
him.
mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Yes, it is. Was that you?
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy.
I like you.
So, you in?
I don't know.
Let's do this.
We're burning daylight. Let's go.
Come on, fish, fish, fish,
Where
fish,
are we gonna
fish.
go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah?
It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind
Fish
me if
first.
you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious.
Yeah.
I am a very serious man, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's go. We
Oh!
out of the car.
I like him so much. He's cool. He's one of my favorite characters in this game.
Stage is set. It's
Enough for the
showtime.
fish.
Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Look at that smoke. This is when you guys talk.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
Yo, snap out of it, man. Talk to him.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
We won't look.
Some of them were straight up awesome, but we just weren't that close, you know?
None of them really got, like, family?
I mean, I guess I got pretty tight with my counselor, Aaron, but I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
Yeah, I do.
You got this? Reel them in.
Fish! How am I supposed to do this?
Come on, pull up on the rod. Now give it a nice pull.
Got it. I got it.
I got a fish!
Slippery little.
Wait, 1 minute, 1 minute. How will I find another game that I can fish in?
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Quick, no, seriously, how have I found
solid plans to hit the buzzard hole?
another game I can fish in?
Over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Oh.
Okay, fine, be that way. I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
You're making it sound like it's a big deal again. This is what friends do. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir.
One of one.
Alright, here we go.
I can do this. Two. Oh, you tricky fish. You're mine.
Okay. How about them apples?
Nice
Yeah.
job.
2 for 2.
So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Fish.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time
Gotta
we saw
believe.
each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
What should
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage.
And
But
now
after
you're
a
out.
while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay?
Oh.
Bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Oh.
Don't you say anything.
I've got this. I am a fishing champion. I'm going 3 for 3. Three, 4, 3. 3, 4, 3.
Easy.
3, 4, 3.
Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played.
3 out of 3. Where's my achievement?
I got nothing. That was clean.
I'm a little disappointed.
Achievement?
Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer in my jam. What's up?
Yay!
How'd you
Fish all the
know
fish.
you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Thinking about the fish now.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
You want to stay with me?
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Yeah, I'm total agreement.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are.
Yay, I
Your
like
sister
you.
would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You
It's
want me to
called
show
free
you how it's
fish.
Go for it.
I just caught 3 fish. Saying that I can't do anything. I just caught 3 fish. Making fun of my fishing skills. I caught 3.
done? Hey, you're missing the show.
If he's caught 4, I'm not going to be happy. What show? Aww. Sunset. Aww. Make a move.
You okay?
Yay. This is when Ali shows up. Aww. I felt like this was gonna happen, but I made it happen. Yay, caught all the fish. Oh, this was a beautiful moment. Still gotta go through and get all the rest of the achievements now. Oh well, that'll be an off-screen thing. Oh. How long has she been sat there? How long has she been sat there? Why don't she go around the corner and just see them?
So, yeah.
Yes. One way to put it.
Hey guys.
Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later.
You know I will.
See you later. I don't know what's going on. I feel they need to talk.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Right.
Catch anything?
Yeah.
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler,
You
I'm sorry
fish.
for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
Yay.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You don't know. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
It's a
Can we sit
secret.
down for a sec?
So, what is it?
Yeah, show
I
him.
was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Yeah.
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows,
Of
yeah.
course it's gonna
What do you
still
think?
be there. What do you think?
Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's
He-
got secret
no,
shit
I-
written all over it.
Let's go.
Now looking at the barn itself, kind of obvious that there is a loft. Very, very obvious there was a loft. Me first. Yeah.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know.
How did we not
I'm
notice
trying not
that?
to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Hmm.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't have to
We
do this.
don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
Uh, see the ladder right there.
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. I thought I saw something red over here. Just a regular old light switch. Just a regular old... Nothing here. For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but... just a loose plank.
I don't know.
No lever. Man, this place is a mess.
If there was ever a time to find a magic portal. Need to see the
Oh!
picture again?
Oh, I got it. I've got it. It's over here.
The handle should be behind this.
Handle.
There it is.
And we have Open Sesame. Open Sesame.
It's opening up.
Yay!
Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
I know how to do that. I saw the ladder. The seat ladder. Didn't know I had to actually get it open first, though. Oh man, my eyes. Oh. Secrets.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada.
Doors and a lot of paint. Must be somewhere in here.
Here, found a switch.
Oh! Once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few
hopeless.
years off my life.
I want to close the. Yes.
Whoa.
This is weirdly beautiful. Another story.
Her story.
Yeah.
Look, she left us something.
Oh. Puzzle.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Of course.
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's start here.
Right. New story.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons.
Once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt hopeless.
Well, here
Well,
it
here we
is.
are.
Why do you think she changed the
That's right.
picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Once upon a time in the castle just beyond the ancient and deep forest, a mad hunter was punished by a gold lady for failing to return with the wise princess. Gold lady. For your failure, said the gold lady, I will take your left hand. You return to the ancient and deep forest and hunt the wise princess, and if you can bring her back, I will return your hand to you. Fail again, and I will take your right hand. The mad hunter could hunt with just his right hand, but if he lost both his hands, he would never be able to hunt again, and would no longer be a mad hunter, but only a mad man. So, the mad hunter returned to the ancient and deep forest, searching with his piercing eye for the wise princess. Crafty goblins were out searching for mischief when they saw the mad hunter on the prowl. Let him find the princess, said the goblins. So they devised a plan. It was wash day, and the princess had hung her beautiful gown out to dry. They stole it from the line and stuffed it full of straw, and then returned to where the mad hunter was scouring the paths of the forest. As the mad hunter turned down a path and would have turned down a path.
Okay, spot the differences. The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the gold lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah.
By looking at the picture, the hand, gill, castle.
At some point when she was running away from...
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It
Gold lady.
looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Mary Ann ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich? Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something, but not in this version?
Don't see. Two lights or three lights. Girl, of course.
Does his smile look different to you? Wait.
And
Did she have that flower?
no.
Is that like an innocence lost? Really grasping at straws here.
Here we are.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
Oh.
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Oh.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these? Oh, poor thing.
Birdie
I wish
Polly,
you could
I
have a
make
drawing
you.
of a pet in here.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It
And
looks
the
like
new
she changed her
major.
major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away. An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip. The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if I could have dealt with all of this on our own, without your mum constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. The damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. So sorry, you're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'd both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please, don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone, Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background. Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay?
There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Good.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures. They look
Ballet.
like images from
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looked?
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the Gold Lady.
And then, of course, the artsy.
What's the Gold Lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
Hell,
What's in there this time?
this is weird. I like this. Salmonberry Park. Something to do with art. Oh,
Salmonberry Park. Huh.
from the good
Is
people.
that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here is my Delos Crossing pal's number. I'll let him know you were interested in the house he's selling.
Oh, so that's how she found the house.
That's the house?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Hmm.
Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Happy! That's a long letter. I feel like it's going to be important.
Father.
What? 1996. The 17th of May. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by my dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adi brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in Lacona. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. I haven't heard from you in 4 years. I can only hope you made it to Alaska, or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. Pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock, after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children, about providing for them and shaping them into people they were supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. Made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
What is
You
going
saw
on? This
the
is
letter.
actually
I
spreading
don't
into
think we
another
want
story.
any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Oh, Al.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. Tyler, we're not done with this one.
Sorry, I was reading.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day she took her tiara and ran to the forest.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Oh. For a reason, I'm good. time. Something around here that I haven't seen. What do it gives?
We'll get to those later. Let's
I
finish
mean,
this
I'm
one,
interested.
okay?
There repairs. Crafty and good deeds. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Here, the Secret Keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. The old bear's gotta be in his ice cave. Back in your pond, Big Frog. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose. Crafty goblins go here. That's the Pious Pelican spot.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Oh. Oh. The castle.
Gold Lady's castle.
Then that
What's
one.
that plant thing on top?
Oh,
Then
some sort of clock.
the clock.
This looks like a dinner party with the
Party.
old bear and the. This is the.
And then she
princess's
went
room.
to a.
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken.
No. I did something wrong.
This is the princess's house.
Then
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes,
What's in there? Another letter?
the princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Princess's Loss. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life. Splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara... How many pages? Oh, the tiara had its own spots. Spot in the big wooden house. A pillow near the window where sun would catch on its surface, shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumbs down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface, to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back and be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in her panes, fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground. She plucked it from its pillow and brought it to the bed with her, and all through the night she held the tiara close. In the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, tiara laid upon the ground, broken, dull, faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. Yet it was exactly where it had left it. She had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry, but though she tried to fix and to polish it, it was gone, beyond repair and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on the sapling. She remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life like the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. Could only go forward and find a new place for herself in the world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and be a beautiful gown, but a one woman alone in the deep and ancient wood. And that is how the princess lost her most precious treasure, the title. Oh.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
She
got pregnant. And then.
And she ran away to start a new life.
Yeah. And then she lost the baby.
And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind. Built a whole new life for him.
And then it just all fell apart.
He was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't
Oh
anything
no,
big.
I know the name of the
I don't know
baby
what I'm
now.
supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her.
I know the name of the
Now I
baby.
do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that
Look.
chest.
Oh no, I don't. Leo. Leo.
Okay,
Got to be, ain't it?
how do we open it?
Leo. It's Leo.
Tyler, we're not done with this one.
All right, should be
Flip,
easy enough.
flip, flip, flip. Nope, I had that one then. A N L E
Yes. Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
She noticed.
Dear Alison and Ollie,
I was her son.
we write stories to understand and to be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
That's Liam.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
And
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
because it hurt her.
It's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
A baby blanket?
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
How do I open the book again? Thank you. The bear. Is that it? I think it is. Big spoiled. Yeah, I think it is actually. Lunchtime, ancient river, old bear stood blank, swiping salmon on their way to spawning. Picture. For a particular fat one. He had a woman shout for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again. Went over to investigate. Short walk. Found the princess clinging to the top of the tree, while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. When he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. Wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the tree, his tail between its legs. The bear fell back down on all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "Come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," said the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. So the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back into the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear. A fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when suddenly the bear was there, and he rode his back across the river. What was it? Salmon, berries, and a bluebell.
Fresh caught salmon? Some roses, maybe?
Nope.
Maybe not. A newly bloomed bluebell?
Yay. Berries. Yeah.
A handful of ripe berries?
There we go.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple of times this week. But you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin anything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want to know I got the message, and I'm going to get out of your hair now. And there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. You can pass in the street and say hello or not. Okay. Yes? Notice your car was leaking, so I'll put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. So.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake.
Right, let's have a look. Goblins in the ice cave. And the Two Thieves. There we go. So what did they steal? That's the question. And that is a bit. Let's see. Oh, here we go. But then small items start disappearing as well. Spoons and plates, forks and knives and blankets.
Which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
What if they took some spoons? Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Maybe not. Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes? Wait.
1 minute. Let me have a seat. Live the wise, yeah, built on strong wood. Does not. Princess woman say. Princess not a native. Why she never spoke about where she came from. Well, she did not have many friends, but her forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. Happy to be left alone in the big house, and neither warriors would provide her generosity, but only took time. Life was just fine for the princess' house. No blanket the earth, and the ice bent the trees low. The wise princess realized that food was disappearing from her house. Not much at first, only a few fruits and nuts and eggs. Fruits, nuts, and eggs. Stole some fruit.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
And some eggs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. That's
Hello.
it. I always wondered where
You're
that
the
drawing
best.
went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
I like this. I really do.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. Beaver fixes the house. Right, what needed fixing? No time to for us to live the wise princess in the house. One night a particular plant saw shut the house. He shut the shingles on the roof and the planks in the. He shut the beams on which the grand house stood, burned the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept, when the house was still standing, but was badly damaged. Some had blown shingles off the roof and planks off, even bent a post upon which the house stood.
What did they do to fix it again? She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She fixed... Alright. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time. Oh, I'm gonna move this forward. You cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic ramblings short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing that he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish? He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought into my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
What did they do? And the ice cave. Makes new friends. Bear, big bull. Goblins trick the mad hunter. I feel like this is going over multiple stories. Quicken muskrat. Oh, here we go. Forgives the goblins. Here we are. Oh, why has that changed? Once upon a time in the deep and ancient forest lived a pair of crafty goblins in a cave below a big wooden house. They lived with a wise princess. Basically took some food. Off the crabs, they were hungry, blah blah blah. After pelican work, what happened to my food? I'm just reading this fast, just Right, goblins, said the poised opponent. I will share my food with you, but you must in return follow my example and be generous with others as I am with you. Take that to heart, and I'll have considered your debt paid. You have nothing to give, said the goblins. You have your nimble hands, your crafty brains, and your loving hearts. Note how much they had give. For the rest of the day, they took away creatures of the forest. So they basically helped the moose with each in a hard-to-reach spot. They helped the old bear who could not get the honey out the narrow beehive. They climbed the top of the tree. And the princess cried. Okay.
They broke open the beehive for the bear. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
And of course...
They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier in Eugene, as well as Delos Crossing locals. An assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs to personalized apparel, and locally made art. Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing art and craft scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcraft products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Aveki store co-owner Tessa Aveki and up-and-coming artist Mary Ann Ronan. Business plan is prepared to obtain financing an amount of $20,000 purchase inventory and to help cover expenses in the first year of operation. In year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year 2, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the exclusive summary part of our business plan, what do you think? Oh. Right.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, I think we've seen everything.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
This is the spot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe he's been down there this whole time. We played Compass and North Star here. I wish she would have just told us.
Tried to tell us.
She tried to tell us. In her own Marianne kind of way.
The stories. Yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm overwhelmed.
That we just found out we have a brother, and at the same time that we'll never get to meet him. It's a lot to process.
Poor Marianne. Come on. Let's keep going. It's time for us to figure out who Marianne was arguing with on the dock.
There we go. Do this. Come on.
Almost.
I knew it.
Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Not your father.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
Wait, no, something. Now I'm feeling this
What
isn't
should we do
coming.
now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Oh, I already said this. I said this from last chapter. It was. Oh, there's so many things that was pointing out that were obvious, and it hurts now even more. Oh, it's snowing. Pretty. Look at the snowfall as we wonder what's going on. Here we are.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Yeah, but where's the proof? That's my thought of this. Answers time.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Wow! You came out. That came out very quick.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tess's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked.
True.
I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made. One way or another.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah. He's just a fucking coward.
You have to make this right.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
Hmm?
No,
Oh.
that's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
Oh, this is
You should try
interesting.
talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
You abandoned her.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well,
It happened.
your mother was
What?
a very pretty woman.
Oh, great.
And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
What?
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
The Mad Hunter. Of course, he saw everything, didn't he?
Why did they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Okay. Any water? Right, so he was running because he knew he was going after him. But then, that's when he saw the Mad Hunter. Yep.
Wait, no! Stop! Honey! Wait! Please.
Okay.
It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
He already knows.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
I really don't like him.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
You invited him. Dude. She's not gonna fall into the river.
Allie, you okay? You
Right,
didn't let
someone
that
called her
asshole get to
Allie.
you, Did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head,
Yep.
and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Huh? Why are we having a slow-mo? Right. But she had a shotgun. I still think she wasn't going to go. Of course, he ran to the end. I don't understand why she would want to kill him.
She had a gun pointed at me.
I don't
She
think-
chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
I never thought she was going to kill him.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible.
Oh.
Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just
No, no,
have
no.
to decide what you believe.
Okay, we get to decide. Okay, fair enough. Don't leave it on a cliffhanger like that.
You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
It might not be the true version.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I know.
I hate to say this, but I believe that she wasn't. Didn't know.
Hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, please. No, don't do this.
Allison, this isn't what.
She was going to kill herself. Just herself.
Oh,
You interrupted her and we
that from the first
got
chapter.
confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through.
Yeah.
I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
Oh, goblin mug. Gonna go bad in it.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
This is a very sore subject.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
You were
It's
in an
okay.
argument.
I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do
the
you
day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
I've not really said much this past 20 minutes. Um, oh, 6 months later. Well, there was a beaver then, but it's not. It's just a log. Oh, the house is still not sold. Oh. That's got to be Tyler. Wait, is he actually moving now?
One last look. I'm good to go.
Ali, oh, Ego! Ego! Eagle.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really...
Aww.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week, and after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Yes, I saw your
Yes.
message right before Derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
University? So I'm going to university then.
Huh. Well, at least you finally dumped his ass.
From Juno International Airport, I was soon be board plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. And the person said goodbye, but it was alone. Yeah. Alright, there is still something I feel I must confess to you, Bev, perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband. I've never been able to forgive Marianne and or a betrayal. Of you both, like my own children, I always try to forgive you for an apologetic lifestyle. Or that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas. I want her to suffer like I was suffering. And I brought down on your house a wrath I never dared to allow to unfold. Deeply ashamed of these for years. The very thing is truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope find taught me once again how to bring further in life. I've been trying to show me all along. Take care. It's nice that
Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony.
Benny Viddy lost. Deserve it, mate. Picture. Oh. Gasp. The gasp. It is all gone. Photos. That's nice. They made more photos over this last. I knew she would be. Taking the photos with me.
Man, seeing it empty is so weird. But at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Hey. Nice. Bring. Enter. Bring. Enter. Sorry, I get distracted. Would examine that. Don't forget your laptop. Pull it away or something. Of course. He's out there again, the fuzzy bandit. Oh, is this everything? Random star on the thingy? Okay, I've got everything from upstairs as well.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Still that plane up there. Never found out what was in that plane. Good.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man.
Man on the moon? Yeah, sure.
For posterity.
Got stars everywhere and mold. Yep, another picture from her. The goblins. Yay! Oh man, I'm happy I'm taking these pictures actually. I think that is everything. Oh. Yeah, that seems to be everything.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
Yep, it is. I like how the light's covered. It's got like a light panel.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
There you go. That is Tell Me Why. I'm happy I did that. So Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. 15% of us forced the chest to open. Come on, guys. Open the puzzle. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. Yeah. Most of us believed in Tom's testimony. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. Yep. Again, I held my voice, held onto their voice, and 4% let it go. Eddie Brown. Eddie was relieved that Allison accepted responsibility in the murder. Most of us confessed. Nice. Sam felt understood by Allison. Yeah, that's the story. Yay! Most of us kissed Michael. So yeah. If you or anyone you know is struggling with suicidal thoughts or experiencing an emotional crisis, you can find help with these resources. You matter, and we need you in the world. So in the US, this is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Of course, you had the international one there as well. But yeah, there we go. That is Tell Me Why. By Don't Nod Entertainment, the same people that brought us Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2. My thoughts? Oh god, that I'm gonna be honest, I guessed the ending near the beginning of it, and I even said at the beginning of it, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. And yeah, I understand you had the choice to either be right or wrong with it, but I feel like, personally myself, I think I picked the right choice here. I really do. It just seemed too much, like these two too much to try and kill him. But, yeah. Of course, please, I don't know how to end this now, really don't. Just for that. Apart from that, I enjoy this game a lot. It's made me think about doing Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2. Myself. But of course, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe to us here at Crave Your Game. And of course, we will be back next time for some more gaming videos. Until then, thank you. And good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me.